Caveats that hold up, state assumptions and limitations clearly. Welcome. Today we're tackling caveats, those short, honest boundaries that make your claims stronger, not weaker. A sharp caveat protects your claim by clarifying where it applies, so people don't misread your results. It sets expectations around scope and certainty, what you know, what you assume, and what could shift the outcome. Most importantly, clear caveats build trust. When you name the edges of your analysis, decision makers feel confident using it. Think of caveats as guardrails. They keep your insight on track and prevent costly misinterpretations. Let's separate two power terms. An assumption is something you accept as true to proceed. For example, customer demand remains steady. You haven't proved it here, but you're building on it. A limitation is a real constraint that affects results, like, we only analyze data from subscribers. Assumptions are about starting points. Limitations are about the boundaries of the method or data. Name both so you don't overclaim. Try. Results rely on the assumption of steady demand and are limited by subscriber-only data. Clear labels prevent confusion and signal rigor. Be precise. Say what is included, where it applies, and when it holds. Instead of, this may work for some users, try, this works for new users in North America during onboarding week. Avoid foggy hedges like may, some, kind of, which hide useful detail. When possible, quantify or qualify. Improves conversion by 3 to 5% for users with fewer than 3 prior sessions. Specifics help leaders assess risk and make decisions faster. Clarity isn't harsh. It's respectful to your audience's time and goals. Use a simple structure. Claim right pointing arrow, condition right pointing arrow rationale. Say, this result holds if X because Y. Example, churn drops 2 points if support response time stays under 2 hours, because delayed replies are the top churn driver. Then add what changes if the condition fails. If response time rises, the drop likely disappears. This formula communicates value, dependency, and reasoning in one breath. It's easy to read, hard to misinterpret, and perfect for slide-driven decisions. Assumption. We assume stable prices this quarter. Volatility would shift purchasing behavior. This tells readers the analysis starts from price stability. Limitation. The sample excludes weekend traffic, so results reflect weekday patterns only. Clear boundary. Clear impact. Conditional claim. Accuracy is 92% on texts under 200 words. Performance declines on longer inputs. This pairs a strong result with its scope. Notice how each example marks the edge, the reason, and the expected change outside that edge. Not all caveats deserve equal airtime. Highlight the ones that change decisions, budget, timing, or go no-go. Group minor caveats to reduce noise. Other minor factors include browser version and screen size. Then place critical caveats near the claim so they're read together, not buried in footnotes. Example, projected ROI, 18%, assuming a Q1 launch and current ad rates. This keeps focus on what leaders must know to act, while still being transparent about the rest. Turn caveats into checks. Add ranges, thresholds, and dates. Valid for Q4 2025 with CPC between $1.20 to $1.50. Define terms to avoid ambiguity. Small team equals fewer than 10 people with at least one dedicated analyst. Offer a simple verification step. Confirm average response time is under 2 hours for the last 30 days before relying on this forecast. When conditions are measurable, stakeholders can quickly assess whether your claim still holds. Keep caveats confident and courteous. Own the limit. Our model is constrained by 3 months of data, not the data team didn't give us enough. Use neutral verbs like assume, depend on, constrained by, based on, then end with guidance. To reduce uncertainty, extend the sample to 6 months, or, if weekend traffic matters, run a follow-up study. Polite transparency plus a next step turns a caveat into value and helps your audience move forward wisely.